Hey guys, Rich from Rich Mid Gaming. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Well, happy 2024. Yes, I know I'm 17 days late, but happy 2024 nonetheless. I've had a bit of a crazy few weeks since I last posted a video. We hit 6,000 subscribers, so I want to give you details about a giveaway that we've got going around that as well. And we are almost finished with our timeline event, so I'll give you an update on how that's been going. And plus, I have almost finished my first ever board game. Yes, that's one of the main reasons why I haven't been making as many videos over the Christmas and New Year period has been because I've been working on my very own board game, and we'll go into all of that in a moment. But before we do, I want to give you some details of this video sponsor, Into the AM. So who and what are Into the AM? Well, they're a team of artists and creators who share a common vision. They see clothing as a canvas to express what drives us. And since 2012, they've been developing premium apparel products that elevate self-expression, provides unparalleled comfort for wherever your passions take you. And I have been rocking 3 or 4 of their t-shirts over the Christmas and New Year period. So right now in this video, as you can see, I am rocking that Cosmic Canyon vintage tee, and you can already see the discounts that are available, but hold on, because I'm going to have some extra discount for you as well. My other favorite one is the Galactic Rain tee. Absolutely love this. Picked this one because I got some absolute Thanos vibes coming from it on his throne, so for all you Marvel lovers out there. But of course, my personal favorite is the Norse Nobility tee. I absolutely love this one, and it will make even more sense when I start to show you my brand new board game that I have been working on. And oh, what would you know, there we go. So this is the Norse tee. Absolutely love this one, the Norse Nobility. Really like it. And guys, these are super comfortable. You can tell just by feeling the quality of the material that they are really good quality. These have already been washed 3 or 4 times because I've been wearing them that often, and you can just tell that you don't get that misshapen, the shrinkage that you get, and these things are so soft even after, as I say, 2 or 3 washes on each. And right now, guys, not only do Into the AM have some amazing offers, you can get a basic 3T pack for $52.95, plus you'll be able to use my link down in the description below for an extra 10% off. If you want something a little bit more fancy and a little bit more standout, you can get the graphic 3-pack. That's going to be 3 graphic t-shirts for $61.95. And again, remembering that you're going to get that extra 10% discount using my link down in the description below. I want to give a big, huge thank you and shout out to the Into the AM team for these amazing tees that they've provided me. They're so good. They're so comfortable. And remember, you can get yours plus an extra 10% off site-wide. So not even just on those 2 bundles, off absolutely everything when you click on the link down below. That's going to be intotheam.com/richmid. But again, there'll be a link down in the description below. And with all that said and done, let's get on with the rest of the video. Okay, guys, so what have we got to go through? Well, let's go through things in maybe chronological order, I suppose. So as I mentioned, about a week, maybe 2 weeks before Christmas, prior to that, sort of 3-4 months prior, myself, Ron, Quinn, Phil, plus a few other guys, we've been playing a lot of different board games. So not that we're moving away from tabletop, but just as a palate cleanser to do something a little bit different. And I got it into my head that I wanted to build my own board game. So right now it's very much still in its playtesting phase. There are definitely some things that could change before the end of it, but I wanted to give you guys a sneak preview. So yes, it is all on TTS at the moment. I am currently having to rebuild every single card that I made because They won't print. The people that I'm going to use to actually print me a prototype, because I do want, one of my goals for this year is to get a physical copy of this game. But what is it about? What is the game called? Well, it doesn't have a name yet. It has a placeholder name. It's lame. It's called The War of the Gods. I hate it. But essentially, you are a leader. So you're one of the gods that are the leaders of one of your pantheons. So in this first game, we're going to be having the Greek pantheon led by none other than Zeus. We've got the Norse pantheon led, of course, by Odin Allfather. We've then got the Aztec pantheon led by Quetzalcoatl. And then we have the Egyptian pantheon, who are slightly different. They've got a little different mechanic in there. So you start off as Amun, but once you achieve a certain objective, you become Amun-Ra, so you ascend. Because there was a lot of that in the Egyptian mythologies where gods were merged together. It's a worker placement, deck building combat game. As I say, we've gone through lots and lots of play testing already. I think over the past month or so, we've probably been getting in at least one, sometimes two games a day, not including weekends. So maybe, between 5 and 10 games a week for the past 4 weeks or so. And it's been changed somewhat. Some things have been taken out, new things have been put in there, but you get to recruit other gods from your pantheons. Let me just scroll down here a second. So if you are Odin, for example, you can bring in Heimdall, you can bring in Vidar, who is another son of Odin. You can also bring in his wife Frigg, and then you can also bring in Thor, Odin's son. So you probably understand now why I've been loving this tea in particular so much. But you get your little meeples. You can go and travel to generate certain resources. You can construct additional buildings that will then give you perks and access to Pantheon-specific cards or troops, whatever it is you want to call them. But one of the things that Ron really, really wanted was for us to incorporate some of the mythological beings. So for each pantheon, they have their own set of 3 heroic quests that they can go on. So it's Fenrir, Jormungandr, and Surtur for the Norse. But then we also have some other normal quests in here as well. So, we can navigate a labyrinth, we can pick up a scarab beetle, there's Pandora's box in there, we can fight the Dakolfar as well, we can travel to Jotunheim, and essentially it all culminates in this big final battle where you've got followers that have been trained up, you've got gods and heroes fighting alongside your normal dudes. They're bringing along some epic weapons with them, weapons from mythology, so things like Horfund and Mjolnir. And it culminates in this big battle at the end, and the victor is the one who has the most victory points. It's something I'm really, really proud of. Like I say, we're getting towards the final stages now of playtesting, and one of the things that I do want to put out there, I'm confident enough with it now that the base of the game is there, it's good. We're now down to the minutiae of numbers and, tweaking numbers here and there and other such things. So if anyone would like to playtest this game, DM me on Discord. I'll be more than happy to, ideally, if you can get a group of 2 or 3 of you that want to play test it, we'll organise a time that works for us all. I'll come in, I'll show you how it works. I haven't written any rules yet because the rules were changing so much. I didn't want to put anything down on paper. By the time that this comes out and by the time that people are coming up for play testing, they will be there. But if you are interested, if you do want to play test it, then reach out to me, let me know, and we can see what we can do. But super excited about it. Not sure what's going to happen with it yet. I'm going to get a physical copy for myself. If anybody is interested in getting a physical copy, let me know. But at the very least, it'll be made available on TTS for you to play. And who knows, in the future there may be a physical copy as well. But I've really enjoyed the process. It's made me appreciate the effort that goes into building board games much more. I probably shouldn't have started with one that was so big. This is between a 90 and 120 minute game for 2 to 4 people. And yeah, there's quite a lot of moving parts in it to balance and things like that. But I've really enjoyed doing it, really enjoyed making it. And yeah, that's number one thing that I have been doing over the Christmas and New Year period. So what else has been going on? Obviously, we had Christmas and we had the New Year. I had an amazing time. I had the kids for most of it. We spent our time between Yorkshire, where I live, and Teesside, where my partner lives, where my partner's family are from. And during that time, sort of towards the beginning of this year, we did hit that 6,000 subscriber mark. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody out there who supported me, especially over 23. We had ups and downs. I didn't get to live stream as much as I wanted to. The idea was we'd do one show a week, one be Shatterpoint, one be Marvel Crisis Protocol. But just unfortunately, because of my health, because of the problems I was having, I wasn't able to live stream as often as much as I would like. And that's kind of going to be the other, or one of the other announcements in this video, is that unfortunately, guys, Dewonawonga and the Weekly Bugle are going to be no more. I just don't have the time right now to dedicate to doing a live stream every single week. They usually last for between an hour and a half. And yeah, for me personally right now, I'm struggling to commit the time, but also, and as you can probably even hear it in my voice still, health-wise, I'm still not 100%, but do not fret, because it doesn't mean that we are going to be stopping live streaming whatsoever. We're going to be doing a new live stream, guys. So starting from not next Wednesday, but the Wednesday afterwards, so it'll be like the first week of February, we're going to be starting the Rich Mid Show. That's all it's going to be, guys. It's not going to be centered around one specific gaming system. Yes, MCP and Shatterpoint are still the two primary gaming systems that we're going to be showcasing on the channel. So we will still be talking about news from AMG with those games, but we're also going to be covering, potentially, I haven't decided yet, but a little bit of Old World, plus sharing with you other things that we've been doing over that fortnight period. What other board games have we been playing? Have we found any hidden little gems out there that we recommend you guys go and check out? So yes, alas, Dewonawonga and the Weekly Bugle will be no more, but it will be replaced with a bi-weekly, fortnightly. Some people think bi-weekly is twice a week. In my head, it's every other week, but a new fortnightly show called The Rich Mid Show, where we'll cover not just everything from AMG, but a little bit of everything else that we've been doing as well. For all of your character breakdowns and everything like that, I know I've got a bit of a backlog, so I may try and get to them over the next week or so. But we'll be doing those as individual, 10-15 minute videos, giving you our thoughts on all of the new characters that come out for Shatterpoint and Marvel Crisis Protocol, plus any big news and anything like that. When there's a mini extravaganza, we'll do specials and that sort of thing as well. So yes, Dewonawonga and the Weekly Bugle will be no more, but fret not, we will be replacing them with the weekly, or the bi-weekly, fortnightly Rich Mid Show. What else happened? Well, just before I hit 6,000 subscribers, I turned 40. Yes, I know this beautiful young face doesn't look like it's a day over 29. But yes, I did turn 40. We actually ended up being in a situation where my partner's stepdad had their 60th birthday party on the Friday night. And then a whole bunch of us had to drive back down to Yorkshire, where I had my 40th birthday party on the Saturday night. And it was absolutely amazing, guys. I can't remember much of it from about 10:30 onwards, but I do want to give a big shout out to 3 people that joined me. So you guys you've probably seen him in the live streams and on the Discord, but Mr. General Dr. David Cameron, aka Not That One, surprised me. I wasn't expecting him there. Quinn also came over to join me, but Phil, aka the Swedish Troll, came over, flew all the way from Sweden and joined me for my birthday celebration. So a big shout out to you 3 for joining me. Really appreciated it. And to celebrate, guys, sort of all of that coming into one, those 6,000 subscribers, the fact that we're in the new year, the fact we've got a new live stream happening, and the fact that, you know, I did turn the grand old age of 40. We are going to be doing a giveaway, guys. And the giveaway on this one is going to be really simple and straightforward. It's going to be a $50 Amazon voucher, or a $50 voucher to a gaming center of your choice, whatever it is, right? I'm going to give you $50 and you can do with it as you will, whether it's PayPal, you want it as an Amazon voucher, you want it as a Leodis Games voucher, whatever it may be. So a $50 giveaway, just to say a huge thank you to everyone who supported me, especially over this last year. We started off and we were absolutely nailing it. We had Shatterpoint came out and we saw a huge surge in viewership and people subscribing to the channel. And as I say, I do apologise. I know the latter half of the year did drop off a bit. You know, just something that couldn't be helped. And there we go, guys. We're going to leave this one here. As always, I want to give a big shout out to all of the Patreons, especially those that have supported me over the past 12 months when I know the content has dipped a little bit. If you want to be part of our Patreon crew, you can do so by joining down in the link below. It'll be in the description of the video. And I also want to give a big shout out to the team at Into the AM. They have sponsored this video, so I mean it will say it on here somewhere anywhere, but just for complete transparency, guys, the only reason I did this isn't because they sponsored me. It's because I was already wearing and using their t-shirts, and then when they sent me some others over, because I only had the plain ones, I had a couple of polos as well. I absolutely loved these graphic tees. So full transparency, if you use that link down in the description below, so it's going to be intotheam.com/richmid. Not only will it give you an extra 10% discount off everything on the store, it will also help support the channel as well. So full transparency on that. So it's another way of not only being able to support the channel, but being able to get some really cool apparel at the same time. And as always, guys, it leaves me with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now.